Good morning, and welcome to another segment of the Werff Report for April 28th. Keep America vigilant. To 23. Deep State at work. Megyn Kelly has revealed that Tucker Carlson is still technically an employee of Fox, but was told he will no longer do any more shows. This move effectively traps Carlson for the time being, as he is unable to go anywhere else until they finish negotiating his contract. As Carlson himself breaks his silence in a new video, Fox reportedly has prepared a dossier against him in case he speaks out against the rogue network, and 8 p.m. ratings have been sliced nearly in half since his exit. Meanwhile, one whistleblower testifies that the Biden administration is trafficking migrant children, while another, who is said to have explosive information against Biden, suddenly goes missing. The Fugees rapper accused of funneling foreign money to Barack Obama is convicted on all charges. Hunter Biden's attorneys meet with Justice Department officials, and woke Disney sues DeSantis. First, to corrupt and out-of-touch Fox News, who recently signed their own death warrant in ousting Tucker Carlson. Turns out, Fox may be playing some clever games to keep Tucker from doing what he does somewhere else. Megyn Kelly has revealed that her sources say Carlson is technically still not terminated from Fox until negotiations are finalized to end his current contract. This effectively prevents Carlson from going anywhere else. The longer they delay the process, the longer they can keep him off the airwaves somewhere else. So for now, he's trapped. Meanwhile, the Rolling Stone is reporting, quote, 8 people familiar with the situation tell Rolling Stone that Fox News and its communications department, long led by the notoriously aggressive Irina Briganti, has assembled damaging information about Carlson. One source with knowledge calls it an Oppo file. 2 sources add that Fox is prepared to disclose some of its contents if execs suspect that Carlson is coming after the network. The file includes internal complaints regarding workplace conduct, disparaging comments about management and colleagues, and allegations that the now former primetime host created a toxic work environment, 3 of the sources say. Is that all they have? Look, Carlson can be a complete jerk. We will never forget how he treated Sidney Powell, but he does expose the truth, as selective as that may have been. And he has a big following, so he's certainly been helping our cause. So no complaints of workplace misconduct will ever be taken seriously from Fox News. It's entirely laughable and embarrassing for them. Since Carlson's ousting by the powers that be, Fox's ratings for the 8 p.m. time slot have gone from averaging 3.2 million viewers to only 1.7 million on Tuesday. Go woke, go broke. Carlson posted a video on Wednesday slamming the current political culture and saying at the end, "See you soon." Take a look.
Good evening, it's Tucker Carlson. One of the first things you realize when you step outside the noise for a few days is how many genuinely nice people there are in this country. Kind and decent people, people who really care about what's true, and a bunch of hilarious people also, a lot of those. It's got to be the majority of the population, even now. So that's heartening. The other thing you notice when you take a little time off is how unbelievably stupid most of the debates you see on television are. They're completely irrelevant. They mean nothing. In 5 years, we won't even remember that we had them. Trust me, as someone who's participated. And yet at the same time, and this is the amazing thing, the undeniably big topics, the ones that will define our future, get virtually no discussion at all. War, civil liberties, emerging science, demographic change, corporate power, natural resources. When was the last time you heard a legitimate debate about any of those issues? It's been a long time. Debates like that are not permitted in American media. Both political parties and their donors have reached consensus on what benefits them, and they actively collude to shut down any conversation about it. Suddenly, the United States looks very much like a one-party state. That's a depressing realization, but it's not permanent. Our current orthodoxies won't last. They're brain dead. Nobody actually believes them. Hardly anyone's life is improved by them. This moment is too inherently ridiculous to continue, and so it won't. The people in charge know this. That's why they're hysterical and aggressive. They're afraid. They've given up persuasion. They're resorting to force. But it won't work. When honest people say what's true, calmly and without embarrassment, they become powerful. At the same time, the liars who've been trying to silence them shrink and they become weaker. That's the iron law of the universe. True things prevail. Where can you still find Americans saying true things? There aren't many places left, but there are some, and that's enough. As long as you can hear the words, there is hope. See you soon.
We hope we do see him soon, and sooner rather than later. America needs him. Now, to a sickening story. We've reported to you before about how migrants are being used as essentially slaves to sort of pay off a perceived indebtedness to people responsible for bringing them to America. Now, an HHS whistleblower has testified before the House Judiciary Committee saying that the Biden administration is a middleman in a multi-billion-dollar migrant child trafficking operation, as another whistleblower with ties to communist China and Hunter Biden, who said he was going to expose explosive information on Biden, goes missing under mysterious circumstances. From this point on, we're not allowed to say or show you what we're about to on this platform, or we'll almost certainly be punished for it. For those of you that have been with us from the beginning, you know that YouTube had previously labeled our content as, quote, harmful to the public, and nearly banned us permanently on at least 2 separate occasions. So please, join us for the rest of this segment at thewerffreport.com, where we can say exactly what we want without fear of censorship, suppression, or the banning of our account for only $1.99 a month or $15 a year. But hurry, because this pricing will be gone forever on Monday. But for those of you already subscribed, your price will never change. And for all the trolls out there who don't like our business model, no need to comment. Just keep scrolling. We clearly have our reasons. For everyone else, your support helps us do what we do. See you there.